Good morning everybody and happy final day of the reading rush. I can't believe that this week has gone as fast as it has. I have 3 things that I want to get done today. I have planned them out and hopefully I can get them all done. So the first thing on the agenda is to get some breakfast and to edit. Yesterday and the day before was like combined vlog because I combined day 5 and day 6 together because I was at work and I wasn't really vlogging my reading progress and I only really read one book. If I'd have finished one book on the Friday, then I would have vlogged me talking about that and it would have been a longer vlog. But I decided to combine the both of them since it's just basically dedicated to one book. So that will be edited and uploaded this morning so that I can get on with some reading. Just to get that out of the way. There are sprints at 11, which I'm probably not going to partake in now because it's 10:30 and I have to edit my vlog. But there's another one at 1 and 6 and 9, and then there is another one for this reading rush for the UK because it's like past 12 o'clock. So I have 3 sprints, the 1 PM one, the 6 PM one and the 9 PM one that I really want to take part in. I'm not sure how much I'll be tweeting because I want to finish this book today. But yeah, I'm going to be reading along with everybody today. My last book, Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by Elsie Rosen. This is my final read. I really want to finish this today, which is my second thing I need to do. Jack of Hearts is about a gay teen called Jack who is extremely open about his sexuality and his sex life, so much so that he opens an advice column and it all kind of goes tits up for him because he starts getting really threatening messages about his sexuality. They start to be secret admirer-y, I think, at the beginning, and then they turn nasty. I think this is going to be a really fun and easy read to end the readathon on. And I'm really excited compared to Ready Player One anyway. That was so fucking dense, like, oh, it took me ages, but I'm hopefully going to finish this all in one day because I have a day off work today and I'm really excited to get this done and finished. The other thing that I really want to do is to complete my other half of the Ready Player One challenge because that was for my book to movie adaptation challenge and I really need to watch the movie of that. So after I've edited my vlog, in between 1 PM and 6 PM, I'll watch the rest of that and also go to Callum's because I'm spending a few days over there when his mum goes away on holiday, so I need to take Jack of Hearts and all of my things to Callum's. But yeah, those are the 3 things that I really want to get done today. I want to edit my vlog, I want to watch Ready Player One and complete that challenge technically, and I also want to finish Jack of Hearts, my last read of the Reading Rush 2019. I'm so sad that it's over, to be honest. But we have next year, that's fine, we have next year, and I literally have a readathon not next month, the month after. So let's go, let's go. I've honestly been so terrible showing you my bookmarks every day, but I promise I have been changing it. I just haven't been showing you, I've been so bad. But this is my final bookmark of the reading rush for Jack of Hearts. This is a banging book club bookmark. It has vulvas on the front and a succession of eggplant emojis on the back. I thought this was really fitting because obviously Jack has a sex advice column and he's very comfortable with his sexuality and sex and stuff. So I thought this was very fitting for today's read. But I have a cup of tea, I have my book, and I'm going to go edit. So I'll see you in a bizzle.
En busca de un amor que no sabe lo que quiere, no, no. En busca de un amor que se perdió. Si quieres la verdad, ve y búscame y me llevas. No te desesperes, no más. ¿Quieres tú lo que quiero yo? Tú todo me lo traes, traes. Todo yo te pido me lo traes, traes. No te pido el cielo que lo hagas, sino tu amor. Todo me lo traes, traes. Todo yo te pido me lo traes, traes. No te pido el cielo que lo hagas, sino tu amor.
You make my dreams come true. You make my dreams come true. So I just finished Ready Player One and I cried. I am going to say that I do prefer the movie right now because I do think that the book was really slow. The only 2 things I would say that they could have added to the movie to make it even better was they just kind of glossed over the fact that H was a woman and it was literally like for 2 seconds. And they also let out the part that she's a lesbian as well. And she kind of was portrayed at the beginning when Wade Parsifal starts to see Artemis, that she's portrayed as this like really bitter girl who fancies Wade, and you could probably get that and read that from her character, but it's not like that at all. She just cares about him a lot, and she's actually a lesbian. So I do think that they could have like implemented that somehow, even if she just like, I don't know, I'm not sure how they could have, but I guess in the bit with The Shining, which replaced the Blade Runner references in the book because they couldn't afford the rights. In that little bit, the old woman who turned into a zombie is like coming onto her and she's like, oh, I'll go with it anyway. That's a little bit, but there just could have been more. I actually do prefer the movie, like I said, but the book is still great. The book is still really good. I actually would probably tell you to watch the movie first, and if you like it, then read the book, because you get so much more detail. You'll actually quite like how slow paced it is, because you'll just be waiting for good things to happen, or you'll be like me where you know the good things are going to happen and are waiting for them like, come on. But you learn a lot more about the world. The story is technically a little bit different. I feel like in the movie they focus on Kira and Holiday's relationship and the contract and the thing between Og and James. It's the same story, but they focus on different points. So the book, I feel like, focuses a lot on, you know, being one player, and most of the book is Wade trying to figure stuff out on his own. He plays most of the game in the book on his own, but in the movie it more focuses on the like player 2 aspects. So rather it's Ready Player 2 rather than Ready Player 1, if that makes sense. They focus more on the relationships within the Oasis, which I think is really cute and makes more sense to me personally. I don't think there's as many references in there as well. I think it could have been way better if they put the references that they had in the book, but again, they didn't get the rights, and there were some changes to it that I didn't think were like weird. I can't remember his name, but the guy who plays Deadpool's bartending best friend in Deadpool was in it. The guy who plays him, I don't know what his name is. I try and Google it really quickly for you because my laptop's open. But he was in it and he played IROC, which I don't think was a very good casting choice. It is TJ Miller who plays the bartender, and I just don't think that was a very good casting choice personally, because he played IROC. And to me, IROC wasn't a funny character, and TJ Miller kind of has this style to his acting where he properly like amps at the comedy and like he's a very comedic actor. I feel like IROC isn't a funny character though, and it's a bit different, like the top 5, the high 5 being funny and having banter and stuff. But IROC to me was a very serious character. I don't think that TJ Miller's acting style for me personally reflected IROC's seriousness. But that's just me, you know, that could have just been me being fussy. I'm not sure how I feel about it being an adaptation. It's great, inspired by, and I think that it could have been better with like H being properly explored and the references and the casting and stuff. But yeah, I think overall it was a really good movie, and I really like them as like a whole. I really do like them. But yeah, so I just finished Ready Player One. It is 2:30. I need to get my shit together and go to Callum's because I said I'll be there in between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, but I think it'll be more pushing towards 4 now. I still haven't started Jack of Hearts yet, but that's okay because I just completed a challenge technically, and that and edit my vlog and finish this are the 3 things I wanted to shut up, Xbox. Are the 3 things I wanted to do today, and I've done 2 of them now because my vlog from yesterday and the day before is now up and people are watching it, which is great. I'm gonna leave probably in the next 20 minutes so I can get there for just past 3 o'clock. Maybe I'll leave in the next hour actually. Just be a little bit late because I don't even think Callum's awake yet. So I'm gonna get ready really slowly, watch some booktube, and I'll probably get back to you once I'm ready and on my way. It is significantly later than the other clips that I filmed. It is about 10 to 7 and I started Jack of Hearts and Other Parts about an hour ago. I'm on page 102 I think I got to. So I've made a decent amount of progress in it so far. Because I am 100 pages into it, I feel like I have some sort of opinions that I could probably share at this point. What? What is going on? The language used in this is so weird. Like, I've seen the word cock so many times. I think that word is disgusting. I don't like it. And I do feel like Jack as a gay man is being fetishized. And I'm not into it. I don't really like it all that much. But I am keeping on going because it's a really simple read. Like, it's really fast. I like the advice he's giving in his sex cards. I think it's really useful to people. But I just don't like the way that his sexuality is kind of being discussed because he's being like sexualized by these 3 girls. We'll see how the rest of this goes, the rest of the 100 pages that I've got to read before I take a little bit of a break to vlog, to rehydrate and have probably another snack. But I'm going to go read for another hour, and I'll see you once I've made more progress. Moved at all. I haven't. So I've been trying to finish Jack of Hearts, and I finally did it. And not only that, I also completed the reading rush, and I got every single badge. But onto my thoughts of Jack of Hearts. I thought it was really good. I gave it somewhere between a 2.5 and a 4 stars. I rounded up to a 4 stars on Goodreads because I just feel like that's more what it deserves than a 3 stars. But I do think this is just kind of like an over average book, like just more than average. Better than average, there you go. I really enjoyed this. I thought Jack was really good at giving advice to people. I think it was really sincere and genuine, and I think it's really solid advice. I would give personally the same advice. There was also a lot to talk about sex positivity and the fact that lack of sex and sex workers are also part of like being sex positive, and I really liked that like add on to the conversation. Things that I kind of didn't like were how creepy the stalker was and the messages we're getting, and that's the point, but it made me feel like really uncomfortable. I totally changed my opinion on how you know it fetishizes I can't say the word, gay men against, you know, straight women, but that was the point of the book. It was supposed to do that. I didn't know that 100 pages into it. Too premature. Dialogue was a bit off sometimes, and there was an overuse of the word cock. Like some of the fucking sentences in there, I was reading it to Callum tonight and we were just cackling because no one would ever say that. Like nobody would ever say that. I was going to do a wrap up section of this vlog just to kind of say goodbye to the Reading Rush 2019, but I think what I'm going to do instead is either include it in my July wrap up as a whole, because I only really read 4 books in my July wrap up anyway, or I will make a whole separate video dedicated to the books that I read during the reading rush, which seems like the most liable option. I don't have all my books here, of course. I wouldn't bring 6 books over here just to wrap them up at the end of the vlog. It seems really pointless. I also left Geekerella at my granddad's flat in Devon, where we went on holiday for the first fortnight of this vlog. I'm really angry with myself. I'm just not going to talk about it. So I did complete all the challenges anyway. Prepared on the cover, I completed Geekerella. For a book I meant to read last year, I did Little Lion by Brandy Colbert. For an author's first book, I did Unwind by Neil Shusterman. Book in the same spot was Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, volume 2 that is. For non-human main characters, I did The Kingdom by Jess Rothenberg. For book to movie adaptation, I did Ready Player One. I rewatched it this morning. You saw my thoughts on that this morning. And then finally, I read Jack of Hearts and the Parts for having 5 or more words in the title, because this has 6. I also managed to read over 1,000 words. I actually managed to read 2,100, about that. I'm really proud of myself. I'm so sad that Reading Rush 2019 is over for me now. Please subscribe and like anyway to catch up with all of my other content. I also have a main channel which I post non-bookish stuff, but in my weekly vlogs sometimes I'll give reading updates, and they do sometimes turn into reading vlogs because I literally have nothing else going on. Future readathons that I'm participating include the second round, could you call it? It's like a mini round of the Zodiac-a-thon, which is happening the first few days of September, I believe, which is perfect for me because I'm still out of uni then, which is great. And then we have the Witchathon in October. That's the thing. October. I've already participated in 2 of those readathons before. So those are the next 2 readathons I'll be doing. And I hope to see them for my vlogs and my TBRs for those 2 as well. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and thank you for watching all of my Reading Rush daily vlogs. If you have, it's great. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you the next time that I upload. Bye!